Welcome again to Project with Brian. I thought, because it's the turn of the year, might be worth reviewing my top 10 tools. In the main, I tend to think of power tools, but that's not always the case. What can you do with or without in your workshop? So here's a few of my ideas that show what I consider to be top 10. And then there's probably another top 10 in me that talks about what I use on site. Bit of a crossover, but I'd be very interested to hear what your top 10 are. Come and have a look at the first one. This is number 10. Obviously tape measure. My system says don't get one, get 10. The reason, got one here, one there, one over there, one over there. I cannot be bothered to try and find them. Get a few of them. They don't cost much these days. Get 7.58 meters. Not bad. You know, or you can get little Diddy Milwaukee 2 meter one. Quite handy to carry in your pocket. So let's think about number 9 then. Number 9 probably got to be clamps. I reported on these a little while ago, but the point about clamps is you need them for all sorts of different reasons, to hold your timbers to all sorts of all sorts of different materials. And I bought 10 of these. You can never have too many clamps. Clamps, really useful. So that's number 9. Number 8 is again something none of us can do without. Some of us don't have the luxury of big enough space, but the bigger assembly bench you can get, the more useful it becomes. This one was made out of 10 by 5 1-inch MDF, and I built in 2 vices. Now the advantage of 2 vices here, as you can see, is I can put a long length of timber, plane, route, screw, and as a vital workshop tool, the assembly bench is probably quite important if you can manage to get one in your workshop. One of the most vital tools for any workshop is dust extraction. And this is my dust extraction. It's the biggest I could get at the time, and it has got 3 motors, and it's connected to various extraction ports, but there we go. So dust extraction, quite important in a workshop. Got to try and keep it down, and we do our best to do that. Number 6 is one of our very special tools. And the reason is I want more and I can't buy them. This is the magnetic square, and the advantage of the magnetic square is it slides up and down. None of this thumb wheel business. I can use it as a desktop. I can use it as a square, and it's quick and easy to use. This one's a Draper, but they're all made by Capro, and that seems to be an American company, and you can't seem to get it either as Capro or Draper anymore, and they're vital to me. So that was number 6. Number 5 might be a little bit of a surprise to some people because it's not a recognised name. I've done a film on it. It's the Katsu edge router. There she is. It looks for all the world like a Makita. Many of the parts are interchangeable. The colour is even the same. But what this is useful for is round edging, for edge trimming, so that if you've got a laminate that you've glued, you can edge that, and you could even use it to route out drill holes freehand. But the big advantage of this tool is it is a freehand tool. This one is mains powered, and as one of my subscribers pointed out to me, don't ever try and change the bit without unplugging, and even on a battery tool, take the battery out. Point well made and point well taken. Thank you. So number 4 could easily have been my number 1, and for many people it will be, because my number 1 isn't necessarily what everybody can use, but everybody can use this. So come over here, and this is number 4. This is my Evolution crosscut miter saw. The advantage of this is that it's small and easy to incorporate in a workshop. It has the ability to miter to the left, miter to the right, and if I wanted to, I could tilt it and we could do compound miters and so on. It's got a 10-inch blade, so big depth of cut, and a good useful number 4, but for you, maybe a number 1. What do you think? Now let's have a look at number 3. Number 3 is everybody's favourite these days. Batteries have changed the world. They've become reliable, they last a decent length of time, they've got rid of all sorts of need for power cords and all the rest of it. Mine are Bosch ones. This one's got a 4 amp hour battery, 2-speed, impact, all the rest of it, and it's got this one's got an Irwin Magic drill bit in. Everybody's got to have a battery drill. I think you'll all agree. Number 2, however, has got to be the 10.8 impact driver. The advantage of this tool is it's small, it's lightweight, and yet it's remarkably powerful, remarkably sensitive, so that you don't strip threads even on kitchen cabinet carcasses, and yet you can whack in a number 6 wood screw without any issues whatsoever. Impact came of age, and the Makita is my particular favourite. So number 2 seems to be always in my hand. But what about number 1? Number 1! Well, you've been standing by all the time. It's the saw bench. Not everybody can have the luxury of a saw bench like this. This one can take an 8x4 going this way. To do that, you've got to have 8x4 going that way. You can have an 8 football going this way, 4 foot that way. This is what's known as a dimension saw, because it's got this sliding table. It's a 12-inch blade. It's a powerful beast. The advantage is that it can take timber down from one size to another. Lots of this timber here has been taken down from a very large plank down to something much more usable. you can't do without it. I've had a couple of comments, and I know I should have a riving knife on this and I should have a guard and so on, but the way I operate in my workshop, this is the way it suits me. Don't do as I do, do as I say. But number one is the saw bench. Thank you for watching Budget with Brian. Don't forget to subscribe. We're on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe. Give us some thumbs up if you like it. But more importantly, tell us what your top 10 are. Be interested to know.